Heyo, welcome back to Shadow Warrior 2. This is the Battle of the Gates. I got a message saying...
I'm on my way, Lo Wang. Hold her off until I get there.
Yes, sir. Captain Ahab, sir.
Can you just resist the temptation to destroy the world for 5 minutes?
Oh, but I so love a good apocalypse.
The survival of our species hangs in the balance, you feckless idiotic.
Don't forget immature.
Do not do anything drastic until we arrive.
What's that? You're breaking up. Asshole.
I can still hear you.
I know. Bye, sweetie.
I got a message saying that I won't be able to do any side missions after this. I won't be able to stop playing this game until I complete this mission, or rather I won't be able to do anything else until I complete this mission. And after I'm done, I'll be able to free roam with this character, replay any of the other missions, or start a new game with this same character, and my level and weapons will carry over. So I can make a second run on harder difficulty. So yeah, all of that seems to point towards this being the final mission.
No, Wang! There you are! Amiona has occupied the body.
Oh, was that the giant beast I saw trying to destroy humanity? Small world.
When Gazu transferred her soul into it, the strain caused it to mutate yet again.
Oh, wonderful.
And she's been drinking all the black rain she can reach. She may already be strong enough to destroy the gates.
Okay, I'm just gonna come out and say it. I think this bachelorette party has gotten out of hand. You think Smith's antidote will even work on her?
It's the only option. Subdue her and administer the cure. If it works, I will place Kamiko's soul back into her body. Then I can use Kamiko for the sealing rite.
Use me for... That's his plan?
Hey, Mezu, this sealing business, is that something Kamiko will, you know, survive?
That's none of your concern.
Oh, thanks, Dad. Not my... God damn it!
Let me guess, no gift on Father's Day this year?
Go!
You have my back here, right?
Oh yeah, fuck that fascist prick. I'll stop the body, but I'm not giving it to fucking Mezu.
Is it me or are you growing a conscience?
Hey, just don't tell anyone. It's bad for business.
Oh yeah!
Smokes! Look!
Fiona? Oh, that bitch! She stole my body!
Oh, you're not even gonna be able to dry clean that thing!
Stop her! Now! What are you waiting for?
You have stopped yelling in my fucking head!
Stop! Stop! God, I got carried away. Is this better?
Watch.
Okay, let's go get my body back.
All right, you bitch! Now it's just you and me! Fresh ammo. Nothing like it.
This is the right song. This is the right song for this boss fight. Seems like an easier boss fight than the others. They're a little pushover. Oh, I killed her back.
That's nice.
Oh boy. Okay, those are the powers that I remember. Oh boy. I haven't used my new sword yet. Doesn't have ammo. Like the Nobitsuru Kage. Stop that!
That's it! She's down!
Quickly, put the preparation on your sword.
Okay, here goes.
Thank you.
Thank me. For what?
Killing me.
Who says I'm going to kill you?
Quickly! The body is dying. We must get Kamiko into it before it's too late. Amiona! Leave my daughter's body!
Will not.
Very well. Then I will extract you.
Kill her, now, before my father can doom her and trap me.
I wish killing you would accomplish something.
Is this a party or a funeral? Why the long faces?
Uncle Zing?
What's going on here?
I was attempting to reseal the gates, but this peon has destroyed my best efforts, and very likely doomed us all.
I just wanted to pet the rabbits, George.
You impetuous fool!
The situation does sound a tad bleak.
There is another way. This place is a soul well, is it not?
It is.
Rather than sealing the gates closed with my sacrifice, let us seal them open with my living soul.
Utter nonsense.
Is it? After all, these are gates, not walls, brother. Perhaps we should align them to their purpose.
This world will not survive.
This world will change, but it will go on. I was born of this energy, and I can bend it to my will. Allow me to rectify these wounded worlds to one another. It's what I was born to do.
Incredible.
I will not be party to this madness.
Sometimes madness is the only course open to us. I will help you, child.
Okay, Kamiko. You all packed?
I try to travel light. Thank you, Lo Wang. You've been a good friend to me, and a worthy partner.
Give 'em hell, okay?
You can rely on it.
Here we go. Hopefully she'll...
What?
That's my girl!
What? Lo Wang got eaten by a dragon. That's how this game ends. Okay. Cool game, yeah. I think the strengths from the first game, they're still present in this one. It does have this brand new loot component to it. Yeah. Good. It does have this new loot component, making it more of like a Diablo style thing. That is something that I'm personally not very much into, because even other loot games like Diablo, I don't really like them because I find them to be pointless. Like, you're gathering loot, but for what? To play the same content again, but on a harder difficulty? That's something that never really interested me. If you talk about something like Destiny, however, or even World of Warcraft, like, you're gathering loot in order to experience new content, in order to do a raid or something like that. In those situations, I enjoy loot games very much. In this case, not really. You know, the loot component, it's awesome to get a new weapon and try it out, and hey, this weapon does more damage than the previous ones. But the procedural nature of the loot and being able to grind and pick up more loot and sort of work your loadout up, that's something that I don't see the point to, really. But obviously there's a market for that, because a lot of people love Diablo, and I think a lot of people will love this game too. The sense of humor is still there, came back from the first game, or rather, the first game's reboot, I should say. Like, I haven't played the original, so every time I say the first game, I'm talking about the reboot. So, yeah, the sense of humor is still there. There are some really cool boss fights in this game. I'm a bit disappointed that most of the boss fights were actually just giant mechs. But yeah, the mechanics are interesting and the mechanics are fun, and it takes good advantage of the mechanics of the game itself. I think the movement is really awesome and satisfying. It was by far my favorite thing about this game. I mean, it does have to give you this high mobility, because I imagine in higher difficulties you're going to be taking a lot more damage, and I found it pretty hard to go through a level without getting hit a single time. So if each one of those hits is going to do like twice or 3 times the damage in harder difficulties, you're going to need that mobility to get out of the way. And it just feels satisfying to get in and out of range that fast, to get a couple of slashes in, or even just get up close and shoot your shotgun blast, because it does more damage at a close range. I found all of that to be extremely satisfying. And just a bit turned off by the loot aspect of it, and some of the side missions. Actually, most of the side missions are just fetch quests and not really that engaging, even though they have some really interesting pieces of dialogue right before and right after the quest goes. Pieces of lore that can complement the main story in some pretty massive ways, or just tell side stories that sometimes are even more interesting than what's going on in the main story. Yeah, I think just playing at these characters and watching Lo Wang interact with everyone else is it was one of the strengths of the first game, as well as the gore and the dismemberment and all that. That's all still present here. It's a good game. It's a good game. I like Shadow Warrior 2, that's for sure. For a more complete review, check out youtube.com/Magical Noob. The review should be up by now. Yeah, thank you very much for watching this walkthrough. Leave me a comment if you enjoyed the walkthrough. Let me know your thoughts on the game, on the commentary, all of that. Leave me a like if you enjoyed it, and if it's your first time watching a walkthrough here on Magical Noob, subscribe, because we have tons of them, and we'll have even more in the future. Thanks for watching, folks. Bye!